Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a review of the newest bag by Béis. It is the Everyday Tote bag and I have it here in charcoal. It's also available in beige. This is part of their newest spring collection. First they released a few items and I actually have some here. One is the hanging cosmetic case in beige and this is the hanging jewelry case, and I'll just show you real quick, but this is so cool. This is a little bigger than what I typically pack when I travel. I really don't carry a lot of jewelry when I travel. But what's great about this is it folds up into a little clutch if you want. But I actually would use this just to organize my kind of everyday jewelry. Just hang this on my closet. It's just a great hanging organizer for me. But this is called the hanging jewelry case, and it's meant for travel, but you can definitely use it in the, at home. So I was planning on doing a separate review for these because I was planning on traveling overseas. Unfortunately, obviously with everything that's been going on, that has been canceled. So I am not traveling overseas anytime soon. So I plan to do another review on these coming up. So check back for those reviews. I will link them as soon as I have them posted. If you have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I love the work tote. I have it in the espresso croc color. And I love this for so long, up until recently. I just recently got my LV On The Go Tobin. So this is what I've been using. So I switched over to this recently. So I haven't been using this, but I love this for a while because it's so chic. I love the design, and it holds my laptop for work. It has multiple pockets. It has a little outside water bottle pocket. It has zip pockets here on this side. I did an entire review on this and also a what's in my work bag. When Béis did sneak peeks of the Everyday Tote, a lot of people were wondering, how they compare. But here it is now. It's officially available. I will link it below. But what's great about this is it's like they listened to all the feedback and all the suggestions from the work tote and fixed it and then made this Everyday Tote. One of my suggested changes for this bag was I wished that the longer shoulder strap was attached kind of like on a D-ring. Like on the LV On The Go Tote, you have the shoulder straps here, and these are attached on D-rings so that when you're not using them, they fold straight down. So they listened to our feedback and they made some changes. The Everyday Tote is actually bigger. So if you do a side-by-side, so you'll see the bottoms are flush. There's that much of an overlap on the top, probably about the same width actually. But this is definitely taller. But what's great about this is it has top handles. So even though the top handles don't fold down the way the Louis Vuitton bag does, it's great because with this bag, it kind of got a little annoying sometimes when, if I didn't want to carry it on my shoulder and I just wanted to hold it in my hand, I couldn't really do that because these straps were so long that it would kind of drag, it was touching the ground when I held it in my hand. So I either had to put it on my shoulder or wear it on the crook of my arm. This Everyday Tote, you have these top handles, and so it's great. So you can definitely hold it almost like a briefcase style, just as top handles. You also have these really pretty braided chain shoulder straps on both sides. And this is just so pretty. I'll take a little close up of it. This is similar, or it's the same type of braided chain that's on the diaper bag, which I love. It's so pretty. And then on top of that, you have the shoulder strap. So you have multiple ways to carry it, and these are all removable except for this. So you can unhook the long shoulder strap, and with this is on one of those T-bar things. So you can remove it, which I already removed on this side because I'm going to show you what is inside. This has the trolley pass-through on the one side. So it slips right over the handle of your luggage. If you zip the bottom, this turns into a convenient little pocket. This has a water bottle pocket on one side. The material, just in general, this is really pretty tweed. It's such a great neutral color for all year long. The hardware is a really pretty champagne gold, yellow gold, but it's very neutral, so it goes with everything. So you unzip that. There's the inside. It has their signature key leash where you can stick your keys. so that you don't lose them. It has 2 side pockets here. And then on the other side, it has this padded laptop compartment and then another zip pocket. So here's the elastic water bottle pocket. It comes with this separate pouch, and this is just so genius. So this pouch, it snaps here, so you can snap it closed here when you're using it on its own. Otherwise, this unsnaps, and then you can snap this to the inside of the bag. When you don't want to carry your tote, you have this convenient little pouch. But then the greatest part is this is the shoulder strap that you have on the other side. So I already removed it on the one side, and then I went ahead and attached it here. So here's the pouch. It has a little zip pocket on the front. Zips open here. So you have the same wipeable nylon lining. You can use it just as a clutch, just pull it out from inside the bag. But if you want to wear it as a crossbody or a little mini shoulder bag, you just take the strap from the side of the bag and then just pull it through these D-rings here. So that's the pouch on its own. And then these are the little D-rings on both sides to wear it as a bag. So this is the pouch that was included in the work tote. And while this was great, you know, kind of in theory, and I guess it is great if you're just kind of strictly at the office and you just want to throw all your stuff in here. Like, let's say you're running to a meeting, you know, in a conference room within the same building or something. You can literally throw everything in here and then just grab and go. But the actual pouch itself, like if you're going out, I've used this to, you know, like run to lunch or something. It's kind of an awkward shape. You can't fit it in your hand, and it's almost like you're carrying a portfolio, you know, like a work business portfolio. Like, why would you bring that to lunch with you? So it kind of is a weird shape for that purpose. It really is meant just for work only. What I ended up using this as is really a bag organizer. So I would throw, because it's so large, I would throw all my little, you know, random things that I didn't want to get lost inside the work tote. What's great about this size is it's just a tad smaller. It's still large enough to fit your phone, keys, and other, you know, random things, sunglasses if you need to run out. But it's small enough that it is more like an actual clutch. So I really like the size. I like that it has a little pocket in the front. So it's more like a purse than this is like a business folio, you know. So yeah, so I like that. It really looks like they took a lot of the feedback that they got from the work tote and kind of made a few tweaks and then came up with this everyday tote. So I'll go ahead and try it on for you. So this is the everyday tote with the 2 shoulder straps. This is the work tote with, you know, the same thing, the 2 shoulder strap options. Because these straps are longer, the strap drop, this does sit a little lower, and because the bag itself is bigger and taller, it also kind of hits you lower, mid-thigh, I guess. I really love structured tote bag. I just find it's a lot easier to organize all your stuff when you have a structured tote versus like a hobo style bag. So that's it with the shoulder strap. This is it with the long shoulder strap. For reference, I'm 5 feet tall, so I always pretty much have to have the shoulder strap on the shortest length. But this is it with the long shoulder strap. If you're wearing it with the single shoulder strap, these handles are kind of like hanging out here, you know, versus with this, if you wear this single shoulder strap on the everyday tote, the handles kind of just drape really nicely on the side, the shoulder straps, and it has this really pretty braided metal on here. And if you never use this, or if you never use this, you can remove either or both if you just want to use it as a top handle. Now, and that's what's great about this, is this you can carry as a top handle bag. So if you want to just hold it like that, you know, you can use it as a top handle because it has these short top handles here, and then it hits right below my calf, I'd say. This, if you didn't want to wear it over your shoulder, you can't really wear it as a top handle. At least I can't, because these are too long. And so it literally is like brushing the ground. So if I didn't want to carry it on my shoulder, I could hold it here, but even that's kind of awkward because then it's kind of like flailing around. Here's the pouch. It just is such a great size because it can fit your phone, all your odds and ends. I can't really run around town with this, you know, like on its own. It's like, where am I going? I'm going to a business meeting here. But here it's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to grab lunch. This is more like a purse, more like a clutch. Here's the little bag. So the D-ring is on opposite sides of the zipper. So you pull this, so you just push this through here, one of the D-rings. And then on the other side. And you have your little bag. So you can use this as a shoulder bag. This is it as a crossbody. Now, if you're really tall, it might not be comfortable, because even for me, this is kind of like right against my bust. But it's great because it actually conforms to your shape. If you use this as a travel bag, let's say you are traveling with this trolley pass-through, slide it over your luggage, and then just wheel this on top of your luggage. You can use this as your crossbody, kind of like when you're going through security or something. So yeah, it's really cute. So that is my review of the Everyday Tote bag from Béis. This is their newest bag, part of their spring collection. It is available today. It is in this beautiful charcoal color or in beige. They also have a couple other bags. There is the Everyday backpack, and I'm a huge fan of their original backpack, which I use for travel all the time. I'll link that below too if you want to check it out. It really seems like they took all the feedback from the work tote back there and made some minor changes and made it a little more practical and wearable and usable. My favorite part is this new pouch. It's such a useful little clutch. And it also turns into a shoulder bag or crossbody by removing these removable shoulder straps and adding it onto here. So I really like that more than the work tote pouch. I also love the optional multiple ways that you can carry this. It has top handles. It has these shoulder straps with this really pretty braided metal that hang straight down so they don't get in the way. And yeah, so I would say maybe it's not a con for me because I like big bags for work and for traveling. Some people did say that the work tote was too big for them. I actually am really short. I'm 5 feet tall. So I don't find that it's too big for me personally. But if you don't like big bags, then this is not for you. This is definitely a big bag, and it's even bigger than the work tote. So yeah, if you're not looking for big bags, this isn't for you. But I definitely really like it. I like a lot of the improvements that they made from the original work tote back there. They call this a mobile office because you really can use this like a mobile office. The laptop sleeve is huge, and yeah, it really fits everything you need. Organizers, chargers, and everything. Lunch, you can fit your lunch in here. We'll be doing a what's in my everyday work tote, just to show you kind of what it packs and what fits inside. Another great bag from Béis. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know if you have any other questions, if you want me to compare this to any other bag. I have a lot of bags from Béis at this point. Check out my playlist. I've done a lot of reviews, and I will be reviewing the newest jewelry case and hanging cosmetic case. So check back for those. I hope you enjoy this review and a comparison with the original work tote. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.